Remember, Siddaramaiah is going to be swearing in as the Chief Minister, while DK Shivkumar is going to be swearing in as the Deputy Chief Minister. Along with this, as we mentioned, the Congress Chief Mallikarjun Kharge has approved a list of 8 names. Those are the cabinet ministers who are also going to be swearing in today at Kantirava Stadium, where the swearing-in ceremony, the oath ceremony, is going to be taking place in a short while from now at around 12:30. We're crossing over to CNN News 18's Akshara, who's joining us live from Shangri-La. Akshara, tell us more about what's taking place around you.
Well, I'm at Shangri-La Hotel, where you got to see Rahul Gandhi, all the Gandhis, along with Mallikarjun Kharge, Randeep Singh Surjewala, along with KC Venugopal, arrived at the spot here. Right now, we have Mehbooba Mufti as well, former Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, who will be going inside the venue. And Siddaramaiah, the CM, also entered the venue. They'll all be meeting there. So they'll freshen up and everyone will be leaving to the Kantirava Stadium. As you can see in the visuals, I'll ask my VJ to pan in and show you. There's a beeline of vehicles. All the Chief Ministers, MLAs, and all the ministers from across the states are arriving at the Shangri-La Hotel. So right from here, they'll be heading to Kantirava Stadium. They'll attend the oath-taking ceremony. And just now, as I said, we witnessed all the leaders arriving at this particular venue, the same venue where the CLP meeting took place a couple of days ago. Right now, they'll be meeting here, and from here, they'll be heading to the Kantirava Stadium to attend the grand ceremony, where all the opposition leader will be coming there, sending out a message to the BJP party when it comes to the Lok Sabha polls in 2024. So right now we are getting you the visuals where there's a beeline of vehicles. Many leaders across the states are arriving here. From here they'll be heading to Kantirava Stadium any moment soon.
All right, Akshara, thank you for that. Do stay with us. We also want to welcome our guest on the broadcast. We have Mr. Rashid Kidwai, who is an author and a senior journalist. Mr. Kidwai, thank you so much for speaking to CNN News 18. We're inching closer and closer to the swearing-in ceremony of Siddaramaiah as the Chief Minister and DK Shivkumar as the Deputy Chief Minister. What do you think about the Congress and them coming back into power in Karnataka?
I think it's just a beginning for Congress revival at the national level. The next round of election, as you know, is in the Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, where Congress and BJP are in the direct contest. So if the Congress does well in 2 out of the 3 states, then we will be heading for a very tantalizingly, close and general elections in 2024. I don't subscribe to this, that the people will be voting in states differently and the center differently. Remember, it is Mr. Narendra Modi will be completing 2 terms in office, so that gives a little difficulty, because the 3rd term in office for any incumbent government is very difficult.
Absolutely. Now, what do you think about the 5 promises that they've made, considering that they're going to be, what estimates have said is that they're going to be costing around 60,000 crore, which is only going to be increasing the deficit. Do you think the 5 promises, do you think they were a good decision? Do you think that was essentially, do you think they were good promises that were made by the Grand Old Party?
I think it's a whole, but Prime Minister Modi has also said about, reveries, and also there's a lot of focus on welfareism, freebies, etc. All governments are doing it, whether in the center or the state. I think Mr. Siddaramaiah is a seasoned, Chief Minister, able administrator. I think you will see a lot of it, what he's promised. Some of it, at least till Lok Sabha elections, because remember that 28 Lok Sabha seats, the BJP is holding on to 25. The Congress wants to get at least 15, 16, 17 Lok Sabha seats from Karnataka. So I think at least for 1 year, all those financial prudency and all would be put on hold. And Mr. Siddaramaiah would try to deliver all the promises, particularly 5 guarantees that he has promised in a very earnest way.
Absolutely. Mr. Kidwai, what I also wanted to get your opinion on is the show of strength that's going to be taking place for opposition leaders, because we have multiple chief ministers who are there. We just spoke to our reporter on the ground in front of Shangri-La. What he had said is that Mehbooba Mufti is also there. And beyond that, we'd also learned that Mamata Banerjee is also sending a delegation. Now, those are just a few of the opposition leaders who are going to be there. How do you think this bodes for opposition unity ahead of 2024? And what do you think about the show of strength?
I think it's a very pertinent question that you've raised. See, it's also just a matter of optics. I remember in 2018 also when Mr. HD, that person has, I mean, the JDS government with the help of Congress had taken oath. There was a similar show of strength, but nothing happened in 2019. The entire opposition, lost or performed badly. So in terms of optics, it's good, but I think some of the players like Mamta and all, they have undervalued, diluted it. So the Congress has to stand on its own feet. Just remember one thing, that alliances in Indian politics are formed from the position of strength, not from position of weakness. So unless the Congress, does well in states like Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh, and perhaps in Telangana also as an effective number 2, replacing BJP there, then I think the Congress will have some bargaining chip with its non-NDA partners, because opposition unity is a misnomer. Actually, there is a very cutthroat competition is there, because the non-NDA regional parties don't like Congress doing well in their respective states. So it's a complex thing.
Absolutely, Mr. Kidwai, very interesting points that you're bringing us. Do stay with us. We also want to cross back over to our reporter, CNN News 18's Akshay, who is live with us, joining us from outside of Shangri-La Hotel. Akshay, tell us more about the movements around you. You had earlier told us about how Siddaramaiah had reached. All right, we'll try to reestablish that connection. We're going to be crossing over to CNN News 18's Ritu, our correspondent on the ground. She is outside of Siddaramaiah's residence. Ritu, as we inch closer and closer to the swearing-in ceremony, what is the mood like on the ground?
When you see the Karnataka is going to get 24th Chief Minister and there the atmosphere is completely very different at the Kantirava Stadium that you can see. Most of his supporters are all pouring in and all their slogans being raised, a lot of cutouts that have also come up. So yes, a lot of music around and colorful environment basically that one can really see at the Kantirava Stadium. But meanwhile, we did see how the scene was right outside Siddaramaiah's residence as well. Most of his supporters were all there with the gifts and the bouquets as well to just get the glimpses of Siddaramaiah, wish him all the best as well. And with that, we did try and speak to a few supporters of what kind of governance that they are really looking forward to. So yes, most of them do have hope on Siddaramaiah, because in 2013, that how he ruled the state, with bringing in so many schemes, social welfare schemes, and that really worked out well for the people in the state. And this time again, the party coming out with the 5 guarantees. So that is really something that the people are looking forward to. They say that that's really going to help the people of Karnataka. So that's the sort of the atmosphere at this point in time. But yes, the oath ceremony is going to take place very shortly. But we do know right now that DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah, both of them are at the hotel, Shangri-La Hotel, where Gandhis are there. So they're going to meet them there, and from there on, they will be leaving to Kantirava Stadium, where the oath ceremony, the oath taking ceremony will take place. Now remember 2013.
All right, Ritu, do stay with us. We're going to be crossing back over to CNN News 18's Akshay. Akshay, give us an update on what's going on around you.
Well, right now, all the top leaders from the state, Karnataka state and the nation as well are here at the Shangri-La Hotel. Here, just now, Siddaramaiah arrived here along with his family, and you also had Mallikarjun Kharge, the AICC chief, along with Randeep Surjewala, KC Venugopal in the same car arrived at the venue. Right now, inside, they are meeting the Gandhis. They are with the Gandhis right now, Priyanka Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi. So everyone, including Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, along with Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar, who will be taking oath today, are inside this particular venue. So we are also getting to learn that we have Sitaram Yechuri, Mehbooba Mufti, Farooq Abdullah, and various other leaders along with the Gandhis. The main opposition for the Lok Sabha polls 2024 are inside this particular hotel. So very soon you will get to see all the leaders arriving here, exiting this particular venue and heading towards the Kantirava Stadium. As you can see in the visuals, a bus also has been arranged where it is taking all the Congress leaders as well from across the state, Congress leaders, ministers, MLAs in this particular bus which is coming right now, and all of them are heading towards the Shangri-La Hotel, including Sitaram Yechuri as well from the Communist Party. So as you can see in the visuals, we are getting you the visuals of all the MLAs here, Congress leaders. You also have Indian Youth President B.V. Srinivas also in this particular vehicle, who will be heading towards the Kantirava Stadium. So all the main politicians of the opposition party here from the Congress Party are heading towards the Kantirava Stadium right from this particular venue.